Hey guys, Amanda Patrick here, and I wanted to talk for a second about candida symptoms that you may not recognize. I notice when I talk about candida and fungus a lot, people constantly think of a thrush infection, which would be the white patches on the inside of your mouth, or a vaginal yeast infection. And those can be true with people dealing with fungus and candida, but a lot of people don't have those symptoms and they still have candida and fungus problems, and I was one of them. So the first symptom I want to talk about is fatigue. If you're dealing with fatigue, chances are your B vitamins and your iron is low, but they can be low because you can have an underlying fungus or candida infection in your gut. The candida and the fungus, they need the iron and they need the B vitamins in order to reproduce and grow. So they are using your vitamins. They're using your nutrients in order to flourish, and that can leave your levels really low. And if you've ever had low iron, it's debilitating. I mean, the fatigue is severe. So if you have fatigue, that could be a red flag that you have some candida and fungus issues. Craving sweets and carbs, that fungus is going to need food, and one of its favorite food sources is sugar. So if you find yourself having a hard time reducing your sugar, lowering your carb cravings, it could be because that candida and fungus is hungry and it needs you to continue to eat those so it can grow. Any type of sinus infection, I know a lot of people who have reoccurring sinus infections where they've been on several rounds of antibiotics and it's not helping. It could be because it's a fungal infection instead of a bacterial infection. Autoimmune problems, people with autoimmune diseases, specifically anything like thyroid, lupus, fibromyalgia. When our gut starts to get leaky gut, the membrane of the gut starts to pull away, leaving small holes that different proteins and fungus and candida can slip through, and they get in the bloodstream. When they get in the bloodstream, your body, it just goes crazy trying to attack that, which is a good thing. But if you constantly have leaky gut and that's a chronic issue, your body's going to start to attack its own tissue, and that's what leads to the autoimmune. So if you have autoimmune, it could be a sign that you have some candida or fungus issues in the gut to deal with. Any type of skin problems, migraines. I've dealt with migraines for a really long time, and once I realized candida can be a root, my migraines have went down significantly. Candida, when it flourishes and reproduces and repopulates, it releases something called a mycotoxin, and it's actually a toxin. It's toxic to us. And it can also produce its own form of alcohol, which is why a migraine can feel like having a hangover, even though you didn't actually have any alcohol. It produces its own. That mycotoxin can also lead to brain fog, memory problems, and anxiety and depression is really common too. If you have candida and fungus growing in the bowels, your gut is not going to be able to produce the level of serotonin that you need to fend away anxiety and depression. So if any of those, if you're raising your hand saying, man, that's me, my next video, I'm going to go over what you can do to start killing off that candida. So hit the subscribe button so you don't miss it, and I'll see you later. Bye.